Alright, how about some voice this time? I sort of missed the mute button there. I had to take care of that phone call, folks. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of these trees. I'm probably gonna have to go sell these wood chips. We're getting pretty full here. There we go. Yeah, we're full. Let's go empty it out. Now, the weird thing is if you go to start and you look where you can sell these at. Let's see. Fine wood chips. They put it all in alphabetical order now, so. Here are wood chips. Alright, so where's the closest one? 11, 12, 11, 46, 43, 19, 45. I want the most money I can get, and it looks like the most money is here, so let's tag it. I do like the way they tagged them this time. It used to just flash on the screen on 22. So giving them the benefit of the doubt, now we get right there. See the bottom right hand corner of the screen? So it says to go back that way. There it is. If you put up multiples of these fill stations, you get a couple choices, and one is always higher. I'm not going to roll through that field over there. We're going to have to buy a couple more tankers for, I need to buy at least one for the milk. And I guess now we're going to be getting into putting in our productions. I'm finally going to get some production started. Still no manure though. But we're going to go make some quick cash here. Won't be as much as I made the last time at 4 million, but it'll be a pretty decent amount. Alright, here we go. I don't know why it won't let me sell it here, but started to. There it goes. There we go. All right, here we go. Make some money. It's going to be a decent amount of money, too. And it empties pretty quick, too. It's the worst, just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. It's going pretty quick, so. I'm just glad that wood chips actually can make you a little bit of money now. Wood chips really don't cost much, so whatever. we're going to stop. If you notice, we're getting low on fuel, and it could use a repair. So it's going to be a little bit of money, I'll tell you that. I'm pretty happy about that. Well, might as well get you a drink while it's going. Almost done. Man, we made some good money off those chips. 3 million bucks. I'll take that. Now, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but these greenhouses were on 22, and they just ported them over. But now you can add storage that'll increase what they hold. And apparently, it seems to work on just about everything, really. So that's what all these little squares are. Let's stop real quick while we're here. Let's look at our baby calves. So they're at 100% health, 5% sexual maturity, so nice. And it looks like they're actually eating some food finally. It looks like they were just eating straw. I didn't quite understand why they weren't eating any TMR. They got plenty of water. All right. I'm going to go check on our chickens. Because you guys are not going to believe this mod that I found for chickens. If you watched yesterday, you saw it, but if you didn't watch yesterday, check this out. Let me get over here. I need to plow all this because I never use these fields for growth. I just use it for productions and barns. All right. Because I want to find out if this is true or not with these chickens. So we're going to find out. If you look, it says, look down there, animals. 1,000 out of 655, 65,520. We're going to find out if that's real or not. Because that's a whole lot. That's a dump load of chickens. I mean, they should be popping out eggs like... You're going to make so much money off those eggs. And we're going to know if the map is going to allow us to have that many cattle, chickens, you know. And, you know, curious enough, I haven't seen any, like, pig barns that offer more than, like, 150. And I've never done pigs, but I've considered it. So we'll have to see, you know. So these are also baby calves. All of these are full grown or up here. We'll just check on these guys on the way back. We're going to see, because we're not making any manure still, so I don't know if they're all constipated. I think these are babies too. These are babies. So the same thing. 100% health, 5% sexual maturity. They are cute though. Look at that little one trying to run. Man, they are so cute. They did a good job making them cute. So, we'll just see what's up. And I like the fact that it picks up storage now where the old 22 barns did not. So it definitely gives you a little bit more freedom to run your farm than, you know, having to fill these up every single morning. All right, so here we go. Reproduction time is 10 months. Reproduction rate is 10%. So they're 10% pregnant. These hold 1,250 cattle altogether each. And as you can see, the only thing that the silos do not increase is the food, it looks like. Which is fine. I mean, 1 million liters of food is a lot of food. So... they got plenty of everything, so they're good. They're good. Let's get up here and see if we can finish these trees. We're going to leave that tree there. We don't need to worry about it. All of these have to go, though, so it doesn't matter where we start. Man, I love this mod. Look at that. Just fantastic. It's a shame because there's some nice trees in here to sell, but like I said, I'm so overloaded on wood right now anyways. What are you talking about? I don't have access. Did I not buy this? I could have sworn I bought it. Let's take a look. Oh, I guess not. Alright, now we're good. But, I mean, this thing doesn't care. It'll kill it anyways. It's works much like that tree be gone did. So, no big deal there. Yep, all of them must go. Alright, now see that stump wants kind of be a bit of a pain. There we go. Not anymore. And it's really not the mod. I think it's the ground deformations that end up with the tree stumps more than anything. So, yeah, it really is a shame because there's some nice trees back here. There she went. See, we're about halfway done already, so. And we may do some cleanup around it too, so get her done. Good morning, everybody on Rumble. Good morning, everybody on Twitch and Kick. Say hello, give me some chatting. Don't make me do all the talking today. There we go. That's why I did this, because that way people come in here and chat. Alright. I'm going to go out to the street and come back in. Probably don't have to get rid of these, but I'm going to go ahead. There we go. Alright. Like I said, I really feel like a lot of this is the ground deformations that make you adjust the chipper as opposed to anything else. But even at that, it really doesn't take much. Here we go. And even then, sometimes you can get it just right. I'm going to lower this plow. I'm going to turn it on so I can see here. Why is it not letting me? Oh, there it is. Allow create field. That's what I thought I put on there. So that way we can see if we missed any stumps along the way. Yeah, come on, you can't tell me that's not badass. Come on. You have to agree. I mean, this is definitely a one and all tool. I don't care if it's making a straight line or not. We're just trying to make sure we didn't miss any stumps. Because all these stupid bushes. And I just love that I can do this all at the same time. And this one's free. This is definitely fs25.net. I did not have to pay for this mod. And I realize that some modders just charge, and that's fine. It's definitely a free enterprise. There we go. Get out of there, you. Let's turn over here and get this guy. Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. Can't see. There we go. Get out of there, tree. Come on. Like I said, this map has a lot of floating trees. There's some glitches on this map for sure. So. See, it's out of adjustment now. I got to figure out how to get it back to where it was. There she goes. And see right there, that's why I like having the plow on here. 100%. There we go. And I'd say 99%, that's why the creators let you have it on here. It's going to get pretty bumpy through here, so it may be a little iffy trying to get these out of here. Come on, eat it. There we go. Yeah, this thing's awesome. And I was using this on that mining map because it's like nothing but trees, and to get to the rocks and stuff, it's a big map too. So it's like it's definitely gonna take some time, and I definitely feel like that it is a multiplayer map, if I'm being honest about it. So. Because you're not going to just go in there and get everything done in an hour. It's not that type of map. I think it's still there. It is. Get out of there, you. Pretty sweet deal. Gotcha. Alright, nothing to get there. Perfect. Let's see. Still ain't quite got back to where we wanted it. There we go. That might be it. Maybe. I hope so. Nope, this tree had to be a pain. gone. This will probably be a little bit of a pain. Nope. Tree stump gone too. Sweet. Alright. Gone. There we go. And that's got it. So I usually leave this little bit of road here just because it's not really necessary to. And I stop about right there. There we go. I'll show you why. I know there's a lot of field left that you could use, but and I like this thing because it actually drives freaking straight, so. And I'm going to get rid of these because these are just a huge pain if you're trying to come down here and do stuff. Something's not right here. I can't quite tell what I'm hitting there. Something back here. Oh, the tree stump back there. I got it. The tree stumps over here aren't necessary. I just want to get rid of the ones that are close to the edge because they're a pain. Especially this one. Come out of there, you. There's this one. And these. Over a branch. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm going to leave that one because it's in the pole. Not really much point of messing with it. See, this thing's pretty awesome. I love it. Like I say, every once in a while you get a little bit of a pain one. There she's gone. I didn't realize I was so far over onto the embankment here. Alright, that'll work. That's really all I needed to do. Oh, I forgot still plowing. It's like, why is it going so slow? Okay, so that's got that done. Like I said, all those other trees that are on the other side of that fence, we do own, but we'd have to actually access them from the other side, and I don't think you can sell the fence on this map. And the only reason I don't get annoyed by that is because there's not enough of it to where it really makes a difference to me. Like some maps, and that fence goes all the way around, but you can open this and you can go in. So that's a weird basketball. I've never seen one that's bent like that. But this is a Polish map, so who knows? And I don't mean that offensively. I'm just saying I don't know what things were like there. So. All right, now let's go find our plow again. Let me get rid of this guy too. We don't need him over here. He is done. This is a really good mulcher too. If you guys are looking for a decent mulcher, this one's pretty good. Lizard 591A. It's pretty good, and you can use it as a mower if you need to mow. You can turn it into a mower too. So, but I don't use it as a mower because with the MacDom pack, it's so much better because you don't have to worry about using a windrower because it is a windrower. So you can mow and windrow at the same time. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Drive. Trying to figure out what I did with my plow. Oh, look at this guy, man. He's hurt. Got no gas. There we go. Almost out of gas. I need to get a little tanker, 30,000 liter tanker, 20,000 liter tanker, and because I do run out of gas sometimes. It's just not something that I pay attention to enough. Because I just keep going and going and going and going. Alright, I think... Oops, I ran over these stupid pots. I can enter from the other side, for God's sake. Come on. Now, unfortunately for this garage, I can't. The four wheels on any of these tractors are too big for this garage to go in. But you don't have to be all the way in to use the repair. So. Jesus Christ, come on. I don't know if that's enough or not, but we're going to find out. It is. So that you don't have to be all the way inside. And there we have it. But I am going to have to figure out another garage so I can put all my vehicles in it because I just haven't found one that I liked yet enough. So I want to find something. Because I got crap just laying everywhere. Alright, I gotta figure out what to do. There, that's not the right plow. There it is. Gotcha. Alright. hang on one second. Let's finish this. Painting. I started going with a little bit different look. Kind of like this. I'm not sure why I like the way that looks. I just do. I'm going to leave that. And then this one here, I usually go all the way back. It's just a huge pain trying to get behind it. So, and then up here, we'll go. And this one here, I usually put two big ones. That works for me. Now, there's Cats. What's happening, Only Cats? You doing all right today? Hopefully you're doing good. Happy Wednesday to you. We're going to smooth some of this out here. Because it was pretty lumpy. Oh, doing pretty good, thanks. Doing pretty good. Just trying to get some of this field done finally. I've been slacking. That looks pretty good. I think we got her there. We'll find out now. A lot of trees to cut out, so I got all that done. Been just playing around. Wednesdays seem to be pretty slow around here. Oh, I missed some trees. Damn it. Right there. I can't believe I missed those trees. Well, I guess we're not done. But I got the rest of this nice and smoothed out. It was pretty lumpy, so it should take pretty good to everything. You know, anybody that plays the game knows that when the fields are all lumpy, they just don't seed well. May end up doing a little bit more smoothing over here. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. Oh, wait. There we go. Been thinking about switching maps too. I don't know yet. Haven't decided yet. I like this map, and it for sure is one of my favorite maps. But there's a good logging mining map I've been wanting to try. I've been kind of playing around on it, but I just haven't done anything with it yet. So we're gonna do some painting real quick here. don't need that part of the field really, so no big deal. And let's go ahead and there we go. All right, looks pretty good. Now I gotta go get the mulcher again. Luckily, it's close. And we'll take a second, so. Nope, 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 go back. All right. That was pretty quick. You been playing? Meowdy. That's fine. This one needs to be repaired and refueled. I'd like to see some diesel mods to make your own diesel. Maybe we can't go in. We have to do the same thing. I don't understand why they made these so thin. Let's repair. Oops, not what I meant. I do like the fact that everything's separate and you can repaint in here. I do like that. It is pretty cool. And then right here should be. Let's clean her up. She's pretty nasty. 83% dirt. There it goes. Air 2201. I don't know why it says air. I don't know what that's about. Whatever. Alright, she is clean. I can't think of anything I'd like to see different about this mulcher though. Nothing. Excuse me. It's like the one mod that I don't have any suggestions for. It drives well. It turns well. Maybe up the capacity on the wood chips. I mean, 2 million is quite a bit, but maybe put 5 million. Bump up to 5 million. That'd be great. 5 million liters of wood chips in this thing. Man, that'd be awesome. And I know that you can just go in the XML file and just adjust it yourself, but then you have to change the weight and everything else too. So it's a little bit more involved than just changing an XML file. But that's basically what it is. But I don't know. I wouldn't change somebody else's mod. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they could. I'm not that kind of person that changes somebody else's mod, so. Alright. Let me check and see if my chickens ate any food. Do they need any new food? They've eaten a little bit. Their health is about 40% now, so we're at I can't wait to see. I want to see how much they produce because I put 1,000 in here, and I'm not sure on 25 yet what the production rate is on animals. Like whenever you have 1,000, do they produce 1,000? But the chickens look exactly the same like they did on 22. So, but I think you should be able to pick them up. But you can't. And that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And like these little guys right here, these this Spirit 2X Twin, these things rock because like they're great for just tipping. That's all I use those for. You can use them for plowing fields, but that's really all you're ever going to get out of them. If I'm being honest, they're not really good for anything else. They don't have enough juice in them to run much. No. Dump straw. We're just going to refill our auto feeder here real quick. And then we got some hay. Come on. Don't give me any shit. Just go. It may not. I'll have to turn it around. I got to turn it around here. It's stuck on the pole. May have to get the tractor out to get this unstuck. There she goes. Come on. Don't give me any shit. Just come out of there. Alright. I'm going to have to turn them around real quick and put my hay in there. Now I could turn these around and put them individually in front of it, but it's just easier this way unless you just get stuck. Sometimes it happens, but it's pretty rare. There we go. Okay, so that's done. The only thing left we got to do that we could do is we'll pull up here. We got our mineral feed. We're going to dump some mineral feed in here. Look, the back tires only touch the ground. This little thing, the hitch sits so low. Boom, there you go. Alright, we need our fertilizer. I think this is it right here. It is. Okay, here we go. We gotta go fertilize this field. It's probably gonna tell me to lime it too. Let's see what it says here. There we go. All right. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Looks like it just wants to be limed back here. But I probably will go ahead and lime the whole thing and just be done with it. It just, to me, it makes more sense. So. The only issue with this thing is it's just so big. we go. Let me come out a little bit because I can't see. There we go. I love this thing. Other than it could be a little difficult when you got a bunch of telephone poles to go around. But otherwise it works great. So like right here is going to be a little bit of a pain. But what we're going to do is we're going to circle through it. Turn it back on, we'll just back up. There we go. And done. Once we get past this pole and the other ones, it should work around on its own. We'll see. We'll see. These ones will have to work through too. There we go. There we go. Works pretty good. Like I say, it's fertilizer, herbicide, or and then I have another one that has liquid lime in it. So I like these. When you've got big fields, these things are great. Not so much like I said when you got poles. It sucks trying to get them around telephone poles, but not too shabby. It's not gonna work. Nope, I didn't think so. There we go. And when it does that, you just fold her up a little bit. We'll unfold her again. And we're good to go. I'm just going to go straight down and then I'll back it up. Just be easier. If I do the outsides, the AI should take over and be alright. I do wish it was kind of like that plow where it would just go through stuff, but that's a lot of cheating. So the same thing here. Looks like I missed a little spot there. I'm not too worried about that one little spot, but we did miss a little spot plowing. That looks pretty good. A little spot there too. There we go, get past there. Because this whole field doesn't really need it. It's really just the places that were field. Come on. Get unstuck. Get unstuck. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get past there or not. Definitely not going to go past that tree. Almost. There she goes. So it's kind of cool to go right over the fence, but other than that. There we go. Bit through here. I left that tree stump, but it's not going to affect anything, so I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. This field's already almost done, so. Because I knew the whole thing didn't need it. Like, let's take that off. We'll just do fertilized and lime. Also, it does want the whole field limed. Okay. I figured it might. But I'll tell you, man, that I don't care what you're using on lime, it uses a crap ton of lime no matter what I do. Because I've got like a 42 meter spreader, and then I've got this another one like this that has liquid lime in it, and it uses just as much. So as far as the price goes, with liquid lime costing double, it's not really worth it, to be honest. The fact that you can make it yourself, but you can make your own lime too, so. I mean, as a matter of fact, you have to make your own lime to make the liquid lime, so it really, it's not, if you're worried about money, it's not worth the money. So. You'd be better off just making your own lime and just using a 42 meter sprayer. The only positive thing is this thing does 54 meters. That's it. Other than that, the liquid lime is not cost effective at all. Dang it. Thought I missed that pole. We're going to hit it, right? Yep, we got it. There we go. But the liquid fertilizer doesn't use much, that's for sure. Matter of fact, I use more of my I use more liquid fertilizer in my seeder and planter than I do in this thing. Just to get past the poles. There we go. Back out. And I think that's it. I think that's got the whole field. I think everything else was already not needing to be fertilized. It's so quiet this game today. I don't know why it's being... The volume feels like it got turned down or something. That's it. A little speck right there. Let's fold her up. Might sell everything off, and then because I like things in a certain order, so I'm thinking about selling everything off and then buying things in the order that I want. I don't know yet. As far as equipment goes. So we're going to go over and refuel. Kind of think you should have to get out and do it yourself, but I'm not too worried about it. I wouldn't mind getting out, taking the fuel hose and pop it in the fuel tank. I don't care either way. Be kind of cool though. There we go. there's our liquid lime right here. So we got about 45% in here. And I guarantee you this field will take us down to about 30, thereabouts. That's how much it uses. It uses so much. It's really kind of nuts. And you can't, I mean, you can buy it, but this is the only thing that the AI, if you know, in your settings, you can have it set to purchase everything for you as you hire your AI. This is the only product that I know of that uses it straight from here instead of buying it as it goes. My planter, it doesn't use anything. It just spends the money. Liquid lime is the only thing that I know of that spends it right out of the tank. And I assume that's because it's not a base game product. So that would be my assumption. Let's see if the AI picks up the field. That's going to be interesting because I made this field. So let's see if it picks it up at all. I didn't think so. That's odd because it's completely surrounded, so it should be able to detect the field. I don't know why it's not. There's no breaks in it. So I don't get that. Let's finish this. Oh well. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't want to pick it up. We're just going to go around this pole. That'll get us out. And now we're stuck on a tree. There we go. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure why the game's so silent today. It's so quiet. I haven't touched the volume. I don't know. But it does a pretty good job, liming. That's for sure. And the other thing that I wish you could do with this was turn off one side. I wish you had the ability, because you can shorten how much you spray, of course, but I wish you had the ability to like turn off left side, turn off right side, kind of thing. There is no ability to do that, but I wish you could. That would be cool. We're going to let it turn and get us out of this pole. Almost. There it goes. We'll do the same thing here. Should get us what we want. Come on, there she goes. Didn't use quite as much as I thought it was going to use today. It's only 1%, but it's already 1%, a whole percent. So, I mean, it says it's using 6,602, I guess, liters a minute. Look, there's a tree stump right in the middle of the field. I never noticed it. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Oh, stupid tree. There we go. Come on. There we go. I'm going to go back over here. I want to finish this. Crap. There we go. Got it. Pretty slow day on Rumble today, too. Pretty slow. Now, and we can shorten this. I shortened it a little too much. There we go. There, see, you can make it. Still using, that's about half what I was using. But I think I wish, so you should be able to close it too. I don't know. Just seems, maybe that's too much for one mod. I don't know. We're going to open her back up all the way. Come on. The field deformations do add a little bit of element. Slows you down a little bit here and there. So I'll give them that. We'll go down here and get around these telephone poles and we can finish it. I think I made that field next to us oats. I may go ahead and do oats here too, and just because it'll be the same day, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So I think we will. Try to get us a few more oats. And I don't know about that down there. We'll probably have to spray the other side to get down there. Which is no big deal either. Turn her around. Go. Almost got her. Turn her off. And these things go 15 miles an hour too, so they're pretty good at the speed too. Got pretty good speed. Go. I like it. I like the liquid lime. I think it. I like the fact that I can do it in this sprayer. So I'll probably keep at it. I am trying to produce my own. It takes time. And this thing holds so many liters that it's like you're not producing anything really. So. And with the mods, you can actually buy it too. So it's not like you can't buy any if you need to. But I prefer not to purchase if I don't have to. But sometimes you just have to. And it's funny because I don't know if you guys are on any groups on Facebook or anything like that, but there's some FS22, FS25 Facebook groups out there, and somebody had brought up liquid lime. I think it was before 25 came out, and man, they just roasted and be like, "There's no such thing as liquid lime." Yeah, apparently there was a mod for it, but it was PC only. Now I don't know if this is on console or not. I would say that it is. I don't know for sure, but I'd say that it is. All right. I'm going to drop this off over here, get some fuel put in it. I don't know why it's driving so slow. Jesus. All right. I'm just going to hop out because our planter's right there. I want to open these doors on my way out. It should still be set for oats. And we'll triple check that field, but I'm 99.9% sure that I put oats in it. %100% oat. That's what I thought. Now, does anybody else play the game and have a hard time getting it up to 100% after like your second harvest? I've even gone to the point where I'm not putting the same crop in there. Like if I put oats in there, then I'll change it out to like soybeans or something like that. But I can't get them back up to 100%, and it drives me nuts because it's like it really makes no sense why I can't get it back to 100%. So I don't know what's going on with that. Because the whole point is that you can't continually grow wheat in the same field year after year and expect a yield is the point. So is it going to pick it up, the AI and all? See, it picked it up there. I wonder why it's not picking it up for the other one. That's pretty strange to me. Awfully strange that it won't pick up. Alright, let's back her up. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Steering assist would be really good through here for sure. Got to give them credit too on their use of AI steering assist when you make your own fields that it actually picks it up. So I mean I will give Giants that. I mean that's a lot of creative control to the player. So I mean, I'm just saying. The fact that the AI changes and picks up because you guys saw that this is a completely different field now than what it was. I'll come back and hit that little speck there. It's just weird to me that they actually could pick it up. Well, I appreciate you following. Yeah, I'll check you out. I'm all about support. That's what it's all about. Rumble and all these places, it's all about supporting each other. So yeah, I'll definitely check you out. And I appreciate the follow. I'll definitely check you out, I promise. I follow all kinds of people. So you never know what you're going to find. That's the good thing about these things, is you never know what kind of channel you're going to find when you're out there looking. So find some pretty cool channels out there. A little speck it missed. I have to come back and hit it, I guess, or just leave it. Not a big deal, I guess. But I figure if I do this, then maybe the AI can take over and finish the rest. See, it's going to miss all that, so I'll have to come back. Which is not a huge deal, but it is what it is, I guess. There we go. I'm going to go back up here and just hit these little bitty spots that it missed up here, so we get the whole thing here. Not a huge deal, but and I may go around the telephone poles. I don't know yet. I don't think the AI is going to be able to handle it. I don't know. I thought there was a little speck back here. Because I mean, you can circle these things and get them done, whereas the AI is going to be over here for 16 years trying to get it done. And see, that's done. Easy peasy. Yeah, let me come down here and hit this little spot. And then we'll let the AI take it over. There we go. You see how it's making little green spots there? That's weird. Interesting though. All right. See how it does? It wants to mess around there. But I'll hit all this for the AI. Yep, we got it all. Sweet. There we go. Everybody's so quiet today. We usually get a little bit more chat than what we're getting today. Wait, where are you going, dude? Go. I understand. I'll be honest with you. The last couple of days, I've just been super tired myself, and it's like I don't know if it's weather related or age for me, but either way, just been super tired the last couple of days. It's kind of like I can't get out of this I'm tired funk, you know, which I don't quite understand. Yeah, I get you though. Hopefully you'll get out of that tired funk, you know. I'm gonna follow this blue line up. See if we can get around this telephone pole. Alright, let's go finish this down here. Yep, I definitely missed some spots. I can't believe I missed those. I was pretty sure I got everything, but I definitely missed some spots. Those light brown spots are places I missed, which is just weird, but whatever. There we go. Well, we should have plenty of oats, though. That's going to be good. Plenty of straw. Plenty of straw. But that's all I do when I first start these. If I'm going to run cattle, which I always run cattle, that's all I do. Is I hit anything that's got grain that I can get straw off of. And just save it until I get my cattle. And that's how I end up having millions of liters of straws, because I just keep saving and keep saving and keep saving. I'll buy some when I want, just when I got a little extra cash, just to have it. So that's, in case people were wondering where I get all that straw from, and that's exactly where I get it from. I run cattle. Everything that I do on the game is just a supplement the cattle farm. That is it. And the only reason I'm even running sugar is because if we're gonna do milk, you make more money on milk selling bottled milk or flavored milk than you do with just selling the milk outright. So, of course, you're going to need sugar to make milk, so I'll always run some sugar. So, that's why I'm running a sugar field. I think we could probably let the AI finish this now. Because I wanted to go check and see how much milk we have. It shouldn't be much right now. Won't be, probably won't be much right now, I should say. So I don't know that I'm ready to put a production in yet or not, but I may. I don't know yet. I want to get rid of some of those water pumps because they're all useless. Until we get a good automatic water pump feeder like we did in 22, I'm just not going to use them. They're not worth anything, to be honest. I saw you over here. There we go. That little lonely line is no longer lonely. But I do like the steering assist. I really do enjoy the steering assist. I think it works great. It's kind of like, I guess, just hiring the AI back in 22, I guess, in some sorts, right? I don't know. I enjoy it, though. I like it. It helps out a lot. And if you got a particular long field or wide field, you can put it on cruise control and go into construction at the same time. It's pretty cool. I like it. There we go. Thank you very much for following. I appreciate that very much. Welcome to the channel. that was on Twitch, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Now, tomorrow, I know there's not a ton of people in here right now, but tomorrow, we are going to do a subathon. So I'm just letting everybody know now, I won't be on YouTube tomorrow live streaming. During the day, I always live stream on all the platforms. But tomorrow, we're going to be concentrating on Twitch. I've got a goal that I'd like to meet. We're getting close. I'd like to get myself up to 50 subs on Twitch. So tomorrow we're going to do a subathon to get to the 50 subs. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to play all day until we get it. And I think we can hit it. I think we can really hit it. A lot of good people on Twitch. And it was a platform, I'll be honest, that I wasn't sure about, so I just didn't do much with it. But I've been here for about a month. Followers on Twitch? What do you mean, cats? That's what I'm shooting for, Mark. Now, are you, you're on Kick, right? Oh, I call everything followers, subs, followers, whatever. So, I think Twitch is followers. Kick is subscribers, correct, if I'm not mistaken? My Kick has come a long way, to be honest about it. I just started Kick when I started about a week after I went back to Twitch. Oh. No, we're talking about just followers right now. Later on, if people want to do subs, we can do that. But right now, I'm just talking about followers. There's no cost to follow on Twitch. There's no cost to just follow. Come on. There we go. I got you. Yeah, I know there's I can get subs on Rumble too. Subscribers, I think, I have 2 subscribers on Rumble, and it's like $3 a month to be a sub there. But so they're different than followers there too. If I'm not mistaken what you're telling me. But no, you're 100% right. But subathon, we're just trying to get some followers. So maybe call it a follow-a-thon. But I could call it a follow-a-thon. And this field is done. No, you're good. No problems. Not a problem for me. All right. This thing's kind of beat up too, so let's go ahead and, since I'm goofy and just leave things everywhere, move out of the way. Refuel. We'll bump him out of the way and get some fuel. Tackling fuel. So, let me ask you something there, cats. And this is not a dig or anything like that. There's a lot of people on Kick with the term cat in their profile. I mean, a lot. Oh, I got you. Well, we might put follow-a-thon then. We might put follow-a-thon. Like I said, I'm really just trying to get my followers up to 50. I don't disagree with the world like cats, but I just never seen this many people have the word cat in their profile anywhere. And like I say, it's not a dig. I'm not insulting. Just commenting. Definitely not a dig, because I like cats. I had cats. A lot of Twitch calls it affiliate grind. I'll have to get with my editor and we'll check it out a little bit further. But we're definitely gonna do it tomorrow. I'm just gonna play, and doesn't have to be all Farming Simulator tomorrow either. It can be other games because I'm gonna stay on. And normally I do 2 hours during the day. I do 2.5 hours at night. Just depends on what the community's doing and what we want to do. But tomorrow I'll be here at 11 a.m. Eastern time again, and I'm gonna probably take breaks, but I'm gonna stay on until I can get my 50 followers. Let me look. Because we just picked up another one there. So we should be at 26. Nice. So 25. Let's take a look. $26. So yeah, we need 24 followers really to get to 50. Oh, I didn't know that it was ever called Justin.tv either, so that's news. Because I've been on Twitch for a long time. If you go back and you look at some of the videos of some of the lives that I've done, you'll see he's like, man, this guy was on here a long time ago. But it just wasn't doing much, so I just let it go. And I just didn't do anything else with it. So... let's clean her up a little bit. Justin is, I guess, Justin.tv. He's the guy that started Twitch, wasn't he? I assume. Oh, I see. There it goes. I gotta... Why did they do that? It was just fun, or they just did it to be mean? Just goofing, and then it just got spammed too much, you had to start over? Oh, I got you. Well, good for you. I mean, as they should. I mean, back when I was in school, we didn't get any free passes like that and didn't have to do work. Although I still didn't do the work, but I'm just saying. So there's a bakery. You know, we don't have any beehives either. I'm thinking about doing some beehives. Pretty easy to make enemies that way, I guess. Yeah, I guess most people don't want to take responsibility today. No, I feel you. I feel you. The world has definitely changed when it comes to the teaching. So 100%. So the world has definitely changed a lot. I wanted to look at we gotta go to animals. So that's 33. 4, 10, 1. Oh, definitely always looking for guidance. So I'm going to turn this thing. These are beehives. I wanted to kind of see what they would do, if anything. They're supposed to, you know, I've never gotten anything out of a beehive, really, to be honest, as far as extra crop, you know, because it's supposed to give you a bonus, but I've never received anything, so I don't know. But I want to do one other thing really quick. Where is my... There it is. Nope, wrong one. There it is. I appreciate the help. Always welcome help. Oh, I hit a stupid little tree. We're gonna have to go through the field, I guess. No, I don't. I'll just go this way. This plow's so huge. So huge. And did I see you followed me on Rumble too? I appreciate that. Rumble's another area where I'm trying to get my followers up too. So we're gonna do follow-a-thons on a lot of different platforms. No, I'm with you 100%. That's about the way. That's about the only thing you really can do, if you're being honest about it. You know, it's really all you can do. People are people, and they're going to do what they want anyway. So, I got you. Yeah, Rumble's pretty good. It's a little different. I mean, you get monetized on Rumble pretty quick. It's not much money. We're talking cents. But you're still monetized. So, man, I love this plow. But again, like I say, it's not much. But it's a pretty good platform. I've got some pretty good followers over there. So, we'll take it, you know. All right, back to the beehives. Looks like this one would be the best one. And I think we're just going to put them back here. All right, that's 16, 17, that's 18. Let's do 19, 20. All right, and then we can put down a 32X. Nope. Let's put it over here. There we go. Well, I still appreciate the follow. It's always nice, and I do appreciate it. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I'm going to get rid of some of these water pumps, I think. I've got crap tons of them over here trying to feed my greenhouses, but as it turns out, you don't need them, so... Or I could just leave them. It really doesn't make a difference. Let's get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. We're going to get rid of this one. think there should be a third one over here. There it is. We're going to get rid of this one. All right. Because the rest of them should be feeding. Greenhouse, they're just easy money. Oh, 100%. Especially these ones, since they do grapes and olives and things like that. So, grapes, olives, peas, spinach, and green beans. So, yeah, I'll take it. Wait. Why is there so much in there and they're not selling? Oh, because I got it set to distribute. Crap. Selling. There we go. Change output. There we go. The rest of them are selling now. Yeah, that's what I used to do, but now I just set them to sell because I really don't need any of that. The grapes, I'm sorry, the olives, if I decide to do an oil, because I did do a canola field, but I think I sold all that canola. But I could just, I could do an oil production for, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me look, I thought that there was now, I thought that there was a oil production. Let me look. Grain, oil, there it is. No, it's just, looks like they got rid of the canola. No, they didn't. So there's our sugar mill. And I've never had sugar beet cut. Never had cut sugar beet. If you remember in 22, these same greenhouses did sugar beet. And I just loaded it over there, but I've never had cut sugar beet. I assume that's whenever you go down there with the actual sugar beet harvester, and that's how it gets it. But I've never done it. So I've never had it cut sugar beet. And I even had some of those production facilities for sugar beet that would actually cut it, but I never got them to work. It always froze up my game, so I never used them. So, oops, not what I meant to do. Oh, I forgot about this thing. So I downloaded this mod. Check these out. They're orchard olives. Look at that. That can just produce it for you. You don't have to plant. It looks like you're going to have to supply seeds, water, and herbicide, but that's not a big deal either. I wanted to try these because it was just interesting to me. Because I really feel like that if you do it the normal way, you put the groves in, it's just a waste of time. It doesn't produce enough. I did a video on it a long time ago comparing a greenhouse to groves. Yeah, it seems like I bet it produces a ton. And now that you can put in underground storage to help increase the storage for seeds, water, and herbicide, man, you could pump these things full of stuff and it'd just be pumping out some olives and grapes. But since I have the greenhouse, I really didn't do these because here's the grapes. Look exactly the same. I mean, but you'd have to find someplace pretty flat, which is what this area was. But this is my sugarcane field. Oh, this is sugarcane. Should be a decent amount. But they're pretty decent size too, so I don't know. I'd be curious to know what their output is for one. You know, like, is one going to be enough? Do I need to have more than one? We may end up doing these later and see, well, here's a spot. We could put a couple in here. See what they do. Over here would pick up all the extra storage. for grapes, but I'd rather do olives. Matter of fact, you know, we could sell these off. I can move all this equipment out, and we can put a couple of those groves over here and check them out and see what they do. I'd be really curious to know what they're actually going to put out. Really curious. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Because I forgot that I downloaded them. I think I downloaded those before I did these greenhouses. Jump in the old Mac R here. I'm just going to go park him in the pond and let him fill up with water. Because we'll need the water for the whatchamajigger anyway, so. And since we have this nice little free pond right here. There it goes. Alright, we're almost done. But we got plenty of money, so it's not going to hurt us any. That $2 million in wood chips was great. Watch out. But all in all, I think I've sold closer to 6 million wood chips, as many trees I've killed. So. I need to go empty this thing in the lime maker. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'll try to get them as close as I can to that. It's hard to tell. I guess my biggest concern is if you have to drive inside that gate, I don't know if my tractor's going to fit inside that gate. I'll probably have to use a truck. That's too close. We'll have to put them over here. We'll try 2. Alright. Let me get out. I'd be curious if it's picking up the seeds and the water and the herbicide from the greenhouses. I doubt it. That would just be too lucky for me. Oh, I'm going to have to fix it. Look at the ground. Yeah, it's not picking up anything. And it maybe it's just too far away. There it is. 15,000 liters. That's not much. 150 in water, 45 in fertilizer. Oh, you don't need seeds. It's just fertilizer. Huh. Very interesting indeed. Let's find out if it'll hold. We just need the extensions. We don't really need anything else. So we want a couple of bulk. Let's see. I'm just going to put in one for now. Let's try in here. Let's put in 2 each. I'll put in 4. That's 40 million. That's the liquid storage. Now underground bulk. Now let's see. So it doesn't work on these. Which is okay. I was just curious if it was going to pick it up. And it doesn't look like it's going to. But you may have to empty things in at first. I don't know. But good luck getting up on that thing. I'm going to have to fix that. I don't know if it's going to let me or not. Nope, it's not. So we'll have to sell them. Because that telephone pole is going to be a pain. I just need to come out just a little bit here. Just enough that we can flatten it. Yeah, tractor's in the way. Let me get that tractor out of the way. Let's see what we can get here. All right, now let's try putting them down. Okay. Oops, now let's soften it up. Soften her up just a little bit. That should do it. Should be good enough. But I don't think this tractor's going to fit in there. I think I'm about to get I'll probably have to use a truck. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, it's about what I figured was going to happen. I could take tires off of it, I guess, but whoa, it's silly. All right. Oh, look, it did pick it up. Look. So now herbicide is at 40 million, solid fertilizer is at 40 million, water stayed at 150,000 liters, which is okay. Not a huge deal. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. So our water tanker is here. Enter vehicle. I found this 1,000,000-liter tanker, so let's go put some water in them suckers. It's definitely heavy. So it seems like on some of these things you might have to put down the silo extensions first. Yep, definitely looks like the truck's going to fit in there pretty good. Really? Okay, there we go. Water dump. I wonder if you can do that from the outside too. Because it looks like it's taking more than 150,000 if I'm being honest. Nope. Only 150,000. Weird that the water doesn't pick up. And look, it's still taking it. Look at that. Where's our rest of that? Oh, it is. Look, it's just not taking it. 222%. I'm going to keep going. Let's let it go. Now let's check the other one. Oh, look at that. That's pretty badass right there. We'll take it. We're going to take that. So it's going to take 1,024,000 liters of water. So that's just a glitch, really. Pretty sweet. But guys, you know what this is? This is about 2.5 hours for us today. Cats, I appreciate all the info and the talk. You come back anytime, talk with me. I'm always open for more information, especially on this stuff, Twitch and things. So definitely help me out there. Appreciate it. Let's see. We got, what, 3 viewers on Twitch right now? We had a couple more. Let's see. Wookie. I'll send you guys that's in my Twitch right now. I might do a raid over to Wookie Bear and send you over to Wookie Bear. He does Farming Simulator too. I think that's spelled right. Let me make sure here. 74. So let's do 74. Raid. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go raid Wookie Bear 74. If you guys aren't following or anything like that, help him out. Follow him. Seems like a pretty good guy. He does Farming Simulator as well. Just let him know I sent you, but I'll probably hop into chat as well. So here we go. Hit enter. Yeah, there it goes. We're getting ready to raid here. Come on. Raid now. There we go. Thought I'd tell him a hello. I don't see anything going on. There it goes. There you go, guys. Like I said, do me a favor, hit him up, hit his like and follow, help him out. He does Farming Simulator 25 as well. So, but otherwise, you guys have a great day.